Another day of early voting, drawing crowds still at Mahoning County Board of Elections. In fact, 90 minutes to still vote tonight, or you can vote this weekend too. It's an option for voters. Good evening, I'm Dave Sess.
I'm Lindsay Watson. Just days to go until Election Day. And while the candidates are on the campaign trail making their final push, people are already casting their votes.
Could get busier over the weekend. First News reporter John Rudder checked on how things are going today at the Board of Elections. He's live with what he's seeing.
Dave, Lindsay, good evening. Well, officials here at the Board of Elections say things have gone relatively smoothly so far. If there are any issues, it's with the absentee ballots. First News did receive some calls from voters who said they had not received those absentee ballots, but Board of Elections Director Tom McCabe says they have a plan for anybody worried about not getting their ballot on time. With 2 days of early voting to go.
This is my 7th presidential election I've run, and this is on par with the other 6. We always learn it all works out.
Tom McCabe, director of the Mahoning County Board of Elections, says they've seen an uptick in early voter turnout compared to 2016, but a slight drop when measured with 2020.
So far, about 47,000 people have voted in Mahoning County. That's by mail and in person. So it's been steady. It's ahead of 2016. But behind 2020. But that's an aberration because of the COVID year when we had an influx of absentee ballots in the mail.
McCabe says some voters have experienced problems receiving those absentee ballots this year, something they receive calls for almost every day. But voters shouldn't panic if they find themselves missing a ballot.
That person can come in and vote in person, a regular ballot. We cancel the absentee request, and they vote right here at the Board of Elections over the next 3 days.
Lines were steady but moving on Friday. The BOE will have extra staff available at all 7 polling locations across the county to handle questions and make sure that everything runs smoothly.
We're still expecting about 70,000 voters on Tuesday, 70 to 75,000 additional voters on Tuesday. But because of the volume of the early vote, the absentees, the lines shouldn't be too bad. It should move quickly.
The Board of Elections will be open through 7:30 tonight. You will also have a chance to vote early tomorrow if you'd like to do so from 8 to 2, as well as Sunday from 1 to 5. Those will be your last chances to vote before Election Day on Tuesday. Reporting live in Youngstown, John Rudder, WKBN 27 First News.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.